1987 Grand Finals about to start with Williamtown heading to the left, Nelson's Bay heading to the city end, Williamtown I should say, kicking towards the city end.
25 plus 1.
Same.
And here we go in the 1987 Grand Final, and Dave Mustard to get this play underway. And the first bounce, and won by Owen Dunn. He gets the ball away. Crane can't clear it away from Williamtown over the back. And Crane takes a free kick, the captain coach of the Williamtown side. He kicks downfield and looks over the top. A big mark, a strong mark taken there by number 6.
It's not on the sheet. Don't know who he is.
Downfield, Terry Bissett from behind. Where's Phillips? And very strong play by Phillips. He clears away.
There's Troy Luff.
Luff and tight.
The battle of the day, that'll be.
And the ball out of bounds. Right on the wing, right on centre field. Flown all the way from Darwin, I believe, for today's match. At the government's expense, Luff over the top to Dillon. Dillon clears the ball forward.
Spanner, 27. Milo.
Shane Spencer. Dennis Milenkovic. Across the top to Edwards for Williamtown. Can't pick up the bounce.
Tackled high. Very good.
Free kick to Edwards. It's downfield.
Pushed out there. Troy Luff.
Tries to mark. Hearn over the top. Spoil. Downfield.
Good mark.
Mark taken there by Spencer. For Williamtown. Donnie Spencer. Puts infield. Right into the teeth of goals. The big men sort themselves. Up they go. No mark to Burke. Picked up by Anderson offline, and it's a point in the first score in the grand final to Nelson Bay.
Rogers, it was Anthony Rogers. Playing exactly 2 minutes. Nelson's Bay in front by 1 point. He kicks the ball out onto the right half-back flank.
Ball.
He gets shoved in the back and it's out of bounds.
Cobby in front, ball out of bounds. 55 metres out.
Cobb hasn't played for a couple of games.
Cobby was injured in the last match of the season against.
Whoa! Shoved him out. But played on.
Crane picked up the ball for Williamtown, kicks in field. Very, very strong mark taken by Lee Jackson. Lee Jackson, handball smothered. Across the top, Hearn in there. Jackson recovers. Gets a bounce on the ball.
Ball gets kicked out of his hands. Owen Dunn. Handball to no one. Well shepherded there by Nelson's Bay. Down to Luff, and Luff just knocks the ball out of bounds and to throw in on the right forward flank. No one's really got on top of the stage.
Very early for anyone to show any brilliance at this stage of proceedings.
Notice JT is
John Tulloch.
John Tulloch is right on Luff, giving him no room to move.
Tulloch is a spoiling type of player, and he will.
Well rode there by number 5 for Nelson's Bay.
Inconclusive.
Spencer. Kicked it, it's gone out of bounds.
Tulloch is the sort of player that can wear Luff like a glove all day.
They're built very similar, aren't they?
Both tall, both gangly,
yeah,
both
can move around.
Having the skills. One a forward, one a backman.
Oh, well,
very important part of the game.
Shark, he gives it to Tanner and he looks straight down the middle.
Downfield, looking for Luckman. Luckman can't mark. He's spoiled from behind by Duffy. Duffy comes through with the ball. Attempts a kick. Tackle over the top. Armstrong, who was Armstrong was under an injury cloud during the course of the day.
Got it.
And a free kick to Williamtown, not held when not in possession of the ball, and that ball. 37. Michael Sharkey finds Crane very easily done in this first 5 minutes of this game, this grand final. Downfield, Lee from behind was pushed in the back, and a free kick. Very, very crude tackle there by Wes Phillips.
By Duffy.
Wes Phillips.
Wes Phillips is down and hurt. That will be a big blow to Nelson's Bay if he's hurt.
Phillips, and favouring that right shoulder.
He's holding his shoulder again.
Phillips dislocated the shoulder in the second semi.
So it's the same thing.
Popped back in during the course of the match as Heatley kicked. Downfield, but the field umpire had
a gutsy effort for that man to keep playing.
He's holding that shoulder, playing in his first grand final as Dillon tackled from behind. Ball spoiled.
Ball it up. Yes, that's exactly
the umpire will ball it up.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, could I request that all the spectators sitting inside the ground, could you move to the other side of the fence, please?
Deneen, umpire Ray Deneen, umpire in his first grand final. Heatley, the ball in front of him and awarded the free kick. Heatley didn't do a great deal in the second semi, but this is a game that he can win for them. Pryor can do nothing with it as the ball burbles across.
Jackson has a go there, 22.
Low in for Nelson Bay. Edwards. Armstrong from behind.
Back.
And a free kick to Milenkovic. Dennis Milenkovic for Nelson Bay will take the free kick on the grandstand side of the centre line.
Playing 5.5 minutes.
Ball into play. Back into the centre. Crane can't mark. Off hands, tight can't mark. Edwards first to recover for Williamtown. And the Jets come out of defence. They've got the numbers. The ball across there to Pryor. Pryor looks downfield. Strong kick.
30.
Ball kick. Shane Thompson infield. Dillon half-hearted for the ball. Toe poke at it. Cleared away by a Williamtown player infield and almost marked by Spencer. Can't mark. Handball by Nelson Bay it is at the moment.
Oh, high tackle. Yes, well picked up.
It's a grand final, first 10 minutes of the game.
Yeah, it's the only one.
Infield, almost a mark and a mark played. Very, very strong mark to Michael Sharkey.
Western Ferris to 1987.
Sharkey played most of his football in Victoria and New South Wales at either centre half forward or in the ruck. Toe poke, offline, I believe.
Following up now, favouring Nelson Bay. He's coming from behind us.
Kick in by Phillips, downfield.
A bit marked by White.
Paul White. Nelson Bay has been players during the course of the season. Goes out wide, finds Sharkey, and good strong mark to Sharkey in front of Owen Dunn.
They've got Paul Heatley in the full forward position where he should be, being the leading goal kicker for the year, and the second city they had him all over the place.
Downfield. Darren Duffy, very robust defender for the Jeff Phillips, I should say. Very robust defender. The Nelson Bay defence is very strong. Terry Bissett, Jeff Phillips and Darren Duffy, very, very strong, robust players. A kick downfield over the top of Anderson. Taken there by Cobby. Cobby looks infield, now goes wide, goes across goals. And a free kick, and will be paid.
Location there behind play.
Advantage played, and a free kick to Colin Richards. He takes a relayed free and looks downfield.
Pushed out.
Sharkey will take the mark, but it shouldn't be his free kick, and it isn't.
Well done.
The umpire saw that, and 15 metres against Sharkey, and to Owen Dunn. That brings him, with a slight favouring breeze, brings him within range.
It's a big wind behind him now. He should be able to get that right down there. There's Luff there with JT. Tully.
Two behind, 2 points. Williamtown solidly behind. Kick out.
Fire going for the ball from Williamtown. He takes it a great mark. There's a good pass from Tully, kicking out. It's played on. Umpire's called 15 metres, gives him play on again. Both players fall over. And it should beat them out of bounds, and it's on the wing side, the outer side. Williamtown slightly into attack.
Throw in. Umpire Webster to throw the ball back into play. Over the top, Dunn in front of the knockouts at the moment. The ball goes to Edwards. Edwards looks in field and finds Sharkey all alone. Sharkey has 15 metres, kicks downfield over the top. A strong mark almost taken by Jackson. The ball bumbled out. Higginson for the ball. Armstrong for the ball. A handball from Armstrong.
Well done, Spencer.
Down to Spencer, right on the centre line. He kicks downfield.
It's his first kick.
Luff, first touch, first kick. Too far out to score, he looks downfield. And almost a strong mark by Phillips, who's gone from the back line to the forward line. The ball
knocks it
out of bounds, about 10 metres out. And Nelson Bay playing in his first game back in this final series. Sharkey wins the knockout, knocked down. Milenkovic tries to win it.
Hearn.
Picked up by Hearn. Hearn playing under an injury cloud. Clears the ball into the centre. The ball cleared out by Michael Sharkey in the race of the ball. Pryor going for the ball with Poole. Both under injury clouds during the week, with the ball out of bounds.
Like half the side.
Yes, it was. Williamtown reported a few injuries during the week, and guys, players under fitness tests. Keith Mackay passed the fitness test this morning, and he's in the side. As Crane,
geez, all
tackled
over, all
high,
over.
gets a free kick.
Both umpires blew that.
Crane having quite a few possessions in this first half as the ball goes to Bissett. Bissett kicks downfield. Crane, the ball beats him, beaten by a leg break. Back in field.
Ooh, a heavy tackle there.
Milenkovic's
got his
playing
leg.
well, held by the leg. The ball in field to Crane. In they go. Milenkovic and Crane for the ball. Ball burbles out. Kicked away again. Pat White with the ball. A long shot on goal and offline for 1 point. Neither side making the advantage line at the moment, and the scores.
I think Nelson's Bay's got the strong breeze at the moment. They're not doing anything with it.
Yes, they're very slow beginners though, Richard. The last couple of matches they've won 8 in the second semi, and
Phillips
last
is
week.
Luff. Luff has a shot, and it's a goal. Beautiful goal.
And the first goal of the game, and scored.
John Collick is nowhere in sight to be seen in that particular case.
That was the goal, the first goal of the quarter. We've played over 7 minutes in this first quarter.
Right, the knee comes in and bounces the ball, looks good. One by Sharkey, straight to Jackson. That was brilliant ruck ball. There's Animal for Nelson's Bay. Is it to Duffy? Duffy drives a big kick straight down the middle. That's using the wind to its advantage. And Craney's in front, can't mark it. Off again. Still being held by...
Pat White across to Eddie Lowe. Lowe kicks downfield. Phillips makes ground, but ball beats him out.
to get goals. They need to get them on. They've got the win. What? That's right, we wouldn't know.
And the kick out for Williamtown and taken by Pat White. Uncontested in front of Crane. He plays on. Favours the left foot.
Acknowledge that he saw that score, so that he writes it down on his scorecard. They're the official
Kick in field
scores.
and taken by Sharkey. Sharkey has played well in this first quarter. Favours the grandstand flank, goes wide. Almost to Michael Cobby. First to recover Nelson Bay. Free kick. And a free kick to Williamtown. 15 metres too, I would...
I'd say there's something happened there. The boundary umpire's coming pretty quickly to say something. 15-metre penalty applied by umpire to knee. There'll be another one in a minute if that bloke doesn't keep moving back. He has. He stopped that bloke. He's going to bring him back 15 metres. He's blown time on, I assume. That's why we're stopping the play here. That was a multiple 15-metre penalty because the Nelson's Bay player was not coming back to the mark quickly enough. Any multiple 15-metre penalties, you must tell the person that's been infringed exactly what it's for, and that's what the team was doing at that stage. Time call back on. As Cobby takes his kick into the wind, it's at the half-forward line. Cleverly tapped on by a Williamtown player to Sharkey, who looks for the full forward. He gets pushed in the back and ridden into the ground, and it's an obvious free kick. It was a very quick play.
The league's leading goal kicker.
It's good to see him in his rightful position.
Yes, was very poorly used in the second semi-final. Although Williamtown side did have quite a few injuries during that match, and players were shifted willy-nilly.
Paul Heatley, he's about 25 metres out on a rather acute angle into the breeze, right into the teeth of the breeze.
It's a goal.
He's done very well, put up a goal.
Selection, I thought, Richard.
I feel that he may not see this his first grand final out.
I think the man's got a bit of
Tanner.
guts and he'll carry on.
Yes, I think he will, but I believe that it's not a good move to go into a grand final with a player that's even a little bit suspect.
Oh, it's hit over the head, yes. That had to be. Obvious free kick. Good call. Who is that bloke? He's not on the record, number 6.
No, he's not in the record.
Well, a holding there, yes. It's been picked up by the umpire. He's called play on. Advantage to Heatley, gives it to Sharkey. Handball's over to Tanner. Pryor's got it. Here's a shot. He's unloaded.
Offline.
It's gone through for a point. It's a goal. It's a goal. That would look like a point, but it was well. That was a very good goal by Pryor. Quick play by Williamtown. Quick hands. They've got the Phillips away from full forward. I'm looking to see where he's moved to. Phillips back to full back now, back to his position where he started off. It's a quick shot by Nelson's Bay towards the goals, and it's the goal. Well used by Burke. Burke used his body beautifully to outposition his Williamtown opponent. Got a favourable bounce and banged it through. That's a quick reply by Nelson's Bay to put them back in front 2-4 to 2-1. That was very good by Burke, the way he caught up to the Williamtown opponent, bumped him out of the road. Got a good bounce, very good. That's a guy that's been flown down, wasn't it, last night?
Yes, Peter Burke flown down by Jays.
No, he was flown down. Flown down by the courtesy of Jays and Nancy. Ball's brought back to the middle. Mustard's coming in to bounce the ball. They've been playing 17 minutes into the first quarter, and it's a very close encounter. I think Williamtown's doing well to hold Nelson's Bay against the win. Oh, that's a good mark there. Good mark there by
Jeff Phillips.
Jeff Phillips. He's played on. The umpire hasn't called play on. He's brought them all back out of the road. Phillips kicks it back to the centre. Looking for no one in particular. That's Cobby. He's played on. Plays on straight away. Oh, it's a terrible kick, straight up and down. Oh, well judged there by Pryor. He didn't quite get it. Picked up by Williamtown, driven to the half-forward flank. Can't pick up that player. So he's going to have a shot. He would be about 40 metres out from goal. An acute angle. If he can get that, oh, it's an up and under. It's into the goal square. Sharky's there. Nelson's Bay pick it up, rove it well. Just scramble around the half-back flank. It's now onto the wing. Aaron Hearn's there.
Crane with the ball over the top. Hearn missed with the elbow, infield. Jackson brings the ball back downfield into the scoring zone for Williamtown. Phillips comes out with the ball. Tackles strongly. Strong tackle, but pick.
On again.
Phillips cannot stay on the ground. He's injured. It's another point to Williamtown.
Well, I got a doctor
2-3-15. But Phillips twice this quarter. In the first quarter has been injured.
We're going to lay on the ground and we're going to bang it in again.
This popped shoulder, causing all sorts of trouble as Edwards takes a mark.
How he does it.
But the free kick given to Crane.
The doctor.
Crane with the left foot. And a ton of room there for Sharkey, but couldn't take the mark. The ball bubbles up in the air. Handball from Sharkey. And Heatley makes no mistake from 5 metres. Nelson Bay, 3-4-20.
It's being bounced in the middle by Mustard. Sharkey and Dunn. Sharkey gets it. Hits it straight to 2 Nelson's Bay players. Higgins and Tanner. Tanner gets the ball. It's Jackson actually. Jackson's been caught for incorrect disposal. Ball's been kicked away by a Williamtown player, missed by the umpire.
Should be time on.
He was a bit slow getting rid of that ball. Rather large crowd here today. That's a good kick by Nelson's Bay. Looking for Dunn. It's gone over his head and Pryor's marked the ball. The man's gone over the mark about 15 metres. Yes, and he's going to get a 15-metre penalty. Good call. Spencer's on the mark. Next takes a short kick. It's Jackson. Jackson, big kick. That's a good kick. Looking for Sharkey. Sharkey's beaten for the ball and 44 punches it out onto the half-back flank. Ooh, a lot of heavy work going in there. No one's come up with the ball. Williamtown paddle it out.
Withers, first time we've seen Withers.
And his second touch for the day. That looks very close. It's a goal. Oh, brilliant goal by Dale Withers.
Very, very acute angle, Withers. First time he's touched the ball, I believe, in this match. Crane very strong, played it.
Strange positional changes going on here at the moment, Greg. I don't know whether you noticed, but Jody Burke is now down at full back on Paul Heatley. He's been there before. He's also been up the other end of the ground and kicked a goal.
Yes, incredible
Anderson, who's
change of position.
There goes Duff. Ooh. High tackle. That was a very high tackle on the Nelson's Bay player. So Williamtown's got the luxury of having Keith Mackay in the forward pocket. He's a rather prolific kick getter, usually in the centre.
Mind you, Mackay's fully fit, Richard. He had to leave the ground last in the second semi-finals, remember?
In my mind, he's very proppy on his left foot.
I think we've got the luxury of having Tanner here and they've got him there. It's in the back to that Nelson's Bay player, surely. Been paid, that's White.
Pat White for Nelson Bay takes a kick. He goes favours the grandstand flank. Luff.
He was the only man going the ball.
Can't mark it.
Heavy
Ball
work there by
bumbles
Darren
away.
Hearn.
Dylan comes in field with the ball. It's wide of low. Picked up by Williamtown and Pryor. Handball over the top to Tanner. Tanner picks it up to Jackson. Jackson finds the ball with a hand pass. A foot pass downfield. Intercepted by Armstrong.
Good shepherding there.
Good shepherding. And then handballs the ball and he'll find the sanctuary of the boundary line about 35 metres out.
That was a good one, Deb.
Grandstand flank.
It's good play there. He didn't have many options. There was a lot of Williamtown people on him. Good throw. Sharky goes up. It's done. Probably be a ball up here, I'd say. No one in there. Been able to pick up the ball and get the thing. Deneen bounces the ball. Dunn and Sharky. Dunn wins it just a beautiful knockdown. That was brilliant play. Looks towards Luff. That's Cookter on the ground. I don't believe he started, did he?
No, he didn't. He came on interchange.
He's caught with the ball. Ew, play on. Call. He's replaced Phillips. There's Edwards. He's taken a mark. Bringing back. Plays on straight. Oh, look back straight to Jackson. How could that man be left alone?
His own a lot.
Pass it towards Healy.
Heatley, Burke spoiled from behind.
Good
The ball
spoils
comes
Withers.
infield, past Withers. The ball cleared away there by Rogers.
Here we go.
Nelson Bay. The ball
Nelson
goes out
Bay.
wide. Malenkovic picked up by Lowe. Lowe can do
too
nothing
slow.
with it. Tackled very quickly. Out they come from defence with Crane, the captain coach of the Williamtown side. Looks downfield over the top of Mackay. Bissett in there for the ball. Armstrong comes out with a handball. Dunn has a run on the ball. Dunn with a hand pass. Finds Higginson. Higginson will look in field. No, he kicks.
It's good
A
attempted
foot pass
shepherd there by
downfield.
the coach.
Over
Hearn.
the top with a big attempted mark was Cookter. Couldn't take the mark.
There's
Luff
Luff.
picks up the ball. Handball. Handball clears the defending side. Malenkovic with the ball. Spins onto the right foot. A toe poke at the ball. Downfield. Cullen too strong in defence for the Williamtown defenders. In front of Luff and Anderson.
He was right with him, wasn't he? There's Pryor again. No, he's hit high. He's played on. Very big, lumbering type of player, that guy. He gets the ball to Jackson. And quite a few possessions there. Oh, that's 15 metres, surely. Must have called play on.
He did call play on Richard, but I felt the player had the momentum up and couldn't stop. Anyway, Darren Duffy comes out across the centre line with a kick for the ball. Luff almost marks. The ball bubbles off him. Taken there by Williamtown 32. Crane clears the ball away. Malenkovic with the ball. Held when not in possession. Over the top it goes. Cobby with the ball. Back to Crane. Crane across the defending side of the back line. Downfield.
Oh!
Number 6 for Williamtown.
He's obviously got him for jumping too early.
And Malcolm Armstrong will get the free kick, but
Interesting, he got his hands on the ball.
he's injured. Another injury. He goes out wide. Find Burke. Burke on the defending side of the quarter. He runs around the Williamtown defender. Infield. Kicks it to the attacking side of the centre square. Edwards takes the ball for Williamtown. Comes out. Clears the ball out there to
Williamtown's playing with more system. They really are.
Sharky.
Yeah, look at it. Like this. He's had a million kicks already.
Jackson has had 14 possessions in the first quarter of the match. Heatley with the ball. Heatley from 2 yards, 15 metres offline for mine for a point.
He's in his element. The scores are now Nelson's Bay 2 forward, trailing Williamtown 4-3. Williamtown have got their system going, they're handballing, that Jackson seems to be loose all the time. In the centre, anyway, the ball's been kicked out from the point, and White takes a good mark. It's a very good mark taken by that chap.
That chap, his name is Paul White.
Paul White. There's no leads coming at the moment. You'll probably just poke it up into the middle. Looking for Heatley.
Beat Luckman.
Luckman missed the ball. Duff.
by Darren Duffy. Darren Duffy comes out and across the centre line. Crane takes a very strong mark. He's had 8 possessions in this first quarter.
Edwards.
He finds Edwards very quickly.
Oh, that's 15
very
metres, surely.
crude tackle by Bobby Higginson, former SFL player. And McKay takes a kick, hooks into the forward zone.
Dunn's got the sit.
Had the sit, but from behind was Burke. The ball almost cleared by Armstrong. Bishop is there.
Have a look at it. There's
Takes
3 of
it
them.
to Dillon. They're there in the numbers. Tanner can't clear the ball out. The ball goes across now to Spencer. Spencer down across the centre line. Luff can't get there. Cobby is defending well for Williamtown. The ball comes across to Anderson. Anderson favours the right foot with a pass downfield.
He's holding. Oh, yes,
Cooked
good
the
mark.
And Cookta, 15 to 20 metres out behind him. Here's the kick.
He's missed it.
No
It's a goal.
worries, no worries. The goal umpire did enough work to say that's a goal.
Well, it takes Williamtown still 4-3, 27, leading.
On quite a few occasions, Heatley and Sharkey are playing well up there. So too is Luckman at centre half forward. The ball hasn't come cleanly to them as the ball comes out from the centre bounce to Pat White. Pat White kicks downfield. The bounce of the ball, the fickle bounce of the ball as it clears them all over the top from Malenkovic. Infield, beats Anderson over the line. Boundary throw in 30 metres up. Grandstand flank. In it comes. Contesting. Edwards. Edwards contesting with Malenkovic. Dillon wins the ball for Nelson Bay to Hearn. Hearn infield. Mark taken by Cobby. And the 3/4 time siren. And the umpire will say, that will do. Gentlemen, that will do.
I don't think you'll get it from there, son.
Kicks the ball back to the forward flank. Picked up by White. Pat White. Looks infield. They set themselves. From behind was Burke. Ball taken by Duffy. Point. Adrian, sorry. Cookta coming on the ground as a replacement for Wes Phillips, who was injured in his first ever grand final. Darren Hearn is also injured, but he's playing in his first grand final in 17 years of football. Almost went for the mark. The ball goes around from Jackson. Jackson looks forward to Luckman. Luckman can't mark the ball, and the ball is bumbled over the boundary line there by Owen Dunn. Dale Widders and Tony Rogers in close contact. There goes, perfect throw in. Sharkey can't clear the ball out of the ruck contest. Tanner, on the right foot, lost the goals, 1 point. Neither side making the break at the start of this second quarter. Rogers to kick in. Get Daddy to do it. Keith Mackay with the left foot infield. The ball bounces, takes a right hand. Widders tried to kick. It's touched. It is touched. 1 point. Rogers brings the ball back into play for Nelson Bay. White up high, can't mark. Pryor can't clear the ball. Hearn picks up the ball. Has a yard to do it, but the injury plays up on him. He can't clear the ball away. The ball to Pryor downfield, and almost marked by number 6. Bobbles the ball back infield. 6, and a goal.
Williamtown running away with it.
Number 6, Richard, we don't know that player's name. Do you know him from rap duties?
I don't. I saw him walk that way. I don't know where. I saw him walk that way. Over here, so. Okay, the ball's being bounced after the goal. Oh, that's the can of Coke being opened. And Williamtown running right.
Who's number 6?
We don't know. We don't know who number 6 is. We don't. Anyway. Anyway, the ball's gone out on the wing after all the distractions. There's nothing better than watching a game of football with a glass of champagne, chilled. It's excellent.
Yes, it is rather. Chilled champagne goes down rather well. We're drinking characters too for those that are wishing to follow the example of the league executive.
Okay, let's get back down to the serious business. The scores: Williamtown 5-5-35, leading Nelson's Bay 3-5-23. Williamtown playing very well. They've got the breeze. Anyway, Nelson's Bay's managed to get the ball onto their half-forward line, and that's Jackson taking the mark. Notice he was in front of Luft, and JT was right next to Luft. There's Pryor. Pryor's got it. Handballs at the Tanner. Tanner onto Edwards, who's about to be collared. It's a free kick, and there's a bit of a fight on here, and umpire Deneen's seen it.
It must be a free kick to Tanner. The ball went downfield, but Tanner got a cloud across the
Mustard's
side
in there
of the
blowing his whistle.
Peter Burke was the player that came in over the top of the elbow to Tanner's left ear, and Tanner must take the free kick. Although they're playing the advantage, and it goes to Mackay. To Edwards, I should say, downfield.
There's a total confusion here.
And it's play on, unbelievable.
What happened there is the umpire actually blew his whistle to indicate time off. He should have put his hand up, and that's confused the players.
Almost marked by Anderson. He was scored by Crane. The ball bounces across there to Cookter. Cookter battling for the ball with Cobby, but the ball beats him over the boundary line. At about 45 metres out on the grandstand flank.
An interesting event, wasn't it? The umpire's coaching the players on, saying we'll play. Anyway, the ball's
very
been thrown in.
Up they go. Big men sort themselves out as Jackson comes through with the ball. Handball over the top. Colin Richards. Ball bounces downfield. Bobby Higginson playing on the right wing. The ball back in field.
It's Cobby. Loping run. Centres it. Good mark there by Duffy. Strong mark in front.
Cobby, I should say, Duffy lacks in skills, but he's very strong, very robust, very
That's a good mark there by Nelson's Bay. He was in front. It's been paid. It's Pat White. Gets the ball. He plays on immediately. He's heading down towards Spencer. Cobby. That's JT. He was in front of Luft. We haven't sighted him very much this game.
Luft might be overawed by the Swans supporters here the Swans officials here to monitor his performance today, Richard.
I think it's got a lot to do with the opponent he's got today, who's very close checking.
He's John Tulloch.
He's playing very well.
Has the ability to wear a player.
John Tulloch's had more kicks than Luft at this stage. That's Tanner again. Tanner's had a lot of...
Not forgetting that Tulloch was bowled over behind play and concussed in the second semi. Put out of the game late in the match.
Edwards. Handball. That's advantage call there, obviously.
Mackay.
Mackay's popped it up.
Kick on goal.
I think that's a point.
No, it's a goal. It's a mark. It must be a mark, Dave. Has to be a mark.
I thought he might have juggled it through to a point, but the umpires have adjudicated that he's obviously marked it. It's a very difficult shot to shoot from him. He'll have to play on. It's number 9. Who's number 9?
Check side kick here required. No number 9 in the record.
He's played on. Funny looking kick, and it's an appropriate result. It's gone through for a point. Interesting decision that
Players have nerves, and so do umpires.
Darren Hearn, the captain, kicks off short pass. And it's going to go out of bounds without anyone touching it. It'll be interesting. The umpires indicated...
It won't be interesting, it's a free kick.
I was just hoping that they realised. They have. It's Keith Mackay having a very difficult shot for goal. He should have just centred this, I'd imagine. Now he's blazed away.
Shot on goal, and
he's got a goal. That was a magnificent goal. That was about a kick of about 45 yards on the fence.
Not so much the length of the kick, but the accuracy required from that very, very acute angle. Threaded the needle, and the Bay 3-5-23, and the game breaking open in this latter part of the second quarter.
I think Williamtown are getting well on top at this stage. So at the end of this quarter, they'll be... I would predict about 6 goals in front. They're playing so well. Oh, Luckman got hit very high there by Hearn. Missed by the umpire. Now it's a free kick against Withers for incorrect disposal. Luckman has not moved.
I feel Tanner and Jackson are doing the damage in the centre for...
They certainly are.
Williamtown. We had Heatley in the centre at one stage in the last match, in the second semi. There's Phillips. Phillips comes out of defence for Nelson Bay. He kicks downfield. The ball, Rogers and Dunn for Nelson Bay and Sharkey for Williamtown. Rogers picks up the ball. A handball over the top to Milinkovic. Milinkovic, he kicks centre. He centres. Setting themselves for the mark. Cooked up.
Oh, really a good mark.
White picks up the loose ball and kicks out of bounds on the full. No ball.
Let's bounce back.
Must be out of bounds. It's out of bounds on the full. About 5 metres out.
Hey, go on.
Take it. Tuller comes out to the fence, kicks 5 metres out. Crane takes the mark. On the defending side of the centre square, infield. Ball goes to White. White across to Burke. Burke uses his pace. Tackle from behind. The ball bounces clear. Phillips cooked, I should say, with the ball. Offline. There's the single and the score. Nelson Bay now got 3-6-24. Williamtown 6-6-42. Tulloch kicks it once again. Favours the grandstand side of the ground. The ball in front. Should have been a mark to Luff. He takes the mark. He will be paid. No, he isn't. Yes. Luff did take the mark. He was in front. Very, very slack work by the Williamtown defence for handling the ball back to the player infringed against. Takes 15 metres and offline, off hands, through the point. Tulloch kicks in. Luff and Sharkey are on each other at the moment. Ball kick downfield. Widders and Rogers. Widders first to recover. Has the ball on the square. Kicks downfield. Looks for Heatley. Heatley can't mark. Ball bounces to once, twice, 3 times. Kicked in by number 9, who we don't have. Out of bounds on the full. Williamtown haven't supplied us with team sheets. Number 9 for Williamtown will bring the ball back into play. 20 minutes and Bay to bring the ball back into play. Aaron Duffy kicks, that's out of bounds on the full. Dale Widders to take the free kick. Right in front of the Wheeler stand. The Williamtown bench. Topo finds 9. All alone, left alone in front of goal. Williamtown backline, the Nelson Bay backline letting them down at the moment. There's a kick. Up they go. No mark. And a goal. Number 18, John Lilly for Williamtown. Number 18. Ball right into the goal. Second quarter, 1987 grand final. Bounce, perfect bounce. Heatley wins it. Kai, handball across the field. Cryer steps in field, another handball. Handball from 9. Over to 6. Still don't have number 6's name. And a push in the back. Free kick. Nelson Bay. Duffy will take the free kick. Infringed again by Mackay. Favours the grandstand wing. Mark to be paid. Not a mark, free kick. Troiler back to the centre of the ground, will kick in from the centre. Loping kick. Cook to can't mark. Ball locked away by White, who took the kick. Ball comes back in field. Spencer over his head. Tackle from behind, will get a push in the back. Not played by the umpire. Luff comes out with a kick and Crane, strong in defence. Takes the mark. Goes wide. Looks for Edwards. Edwards has had a strong game so far. 18 possessions at this stage of the grand final. Comes in field with a kick. Taken by Bissett. Intercepted well by Bissett for Nelson Bay. He kicks downfield. White can't take the bouncing ball. In goes Bissett, and Bissett met Luckman. Well, Luckman wasn't. Bissett tackling very, very strongly for the Bay. Ball on the ground. Free kick, Nelson Bay. Will go to Owen Dunn. Harry Bissett take it. Bissett quick to play on. Downfield. Anderson from behind. Shoved out. Free kick to Williamtown. Pryor, infield. Intercepting with Spencer. Also Burke. Burke with the kick. A very high, towering punt kick. Downfield, Cooked up. Can't mark. Spoiled by Tullock. Tullock comes out with the ball. Kicks to the centre of the ground. Spoil. No mark to be paid. Held without the ball is Pryor. The ball kicks across to Widders. Widders looks downfield. It's got to be a mark for 9. Over the top. Out of bounds. Ball striking about the goal post, the behind post, and out of bounds. Now the umpire whips and throw the ball in. Adjacent to the grandstand behind post. Throws it in. Over the top goes Shark. And a throw awarded against him, I think. Yes. Got up. Held the ball in 2 hands and then palmed it down, so we recorded as a throw. Armstrong with the kick into the centre. Mackay too strong for Williamtown. He plays on quickly. Well shepherded by Tanner. And the goal, Mackay with a goal. Well, this game's starting to slip away from Nelson Bay. We go into the latter part. They've got a 30-point advantage over Nelson Bay, 3-6-24. Winning to bounce. Sharkey winning the knockouts to Mackay. That's been a strong move all day. Sharkey to Mackay has been a winner. Ball downfield on the half-forward line for Williamtown. The ball kicked upfield. Edwards for Williamtown. Can't pick up the loose ball. Ball. Bonnie clears the ball. Bonnie on the ground. Out wide to Higginson. Higginson looks for Cookta. Adrian Cookta with the ball. From the wing, infield. Strong mark to Tullock. Tullock having the better of Luff at this stage of proceedings. Plays on quickly. Kicks into the centre. The ball beats the defenders there. Dillon comes out with the ball to Higginson. The little men playing well for Nelson Bay, but not getting any support. Upfield to Anderson, and Anderson marks. 30 metres out. Slight angle. First time the ball has been clean to Anderson this quarter. In fact, for the first half. Anderson, 50-odd goals for the season, and makes no mistake. He does make a mistake. Incredible. Offline. So far the match slipping away from the Nelson Bay side as the ball goes downfield. Probably with the ball, clears the ball away, tackles Pryor. Must be a free kick. Higginson comes out with the ball, gets the advantage. Downfield, he finds Spencer. Spencer will play on, doesn't play on. Takes the time for a centering kick. Luff from behind, can't mark. Milenkovic, a toe poke off the ground. Milenkovic, it's a goal. Dennis Milenkovic has scored a much-needed goal for Nelson Bay. 4 goals to them, but they still trail by 23 points late in the second quarter. Williamtown looking the better side, Richard.
At this stage, Greg, it does look like Williamtown, but who can tell in a grand final? We've seen Nelson Bay make some comebacks, and this is normally the time they do it, just before the end of the quarter. It'll be interesting to see what happens from here to the last 10 minutes.
Do you think that Wes Phillips will come back during the course of the day?
I've got my doubts, I'm afraid. I don't agree with the selection of Phillips. I know he's a great player, and I can understand why Nelson Bay would want him in the team, but as I said earlier, in a grand final, it's no time to take risks.
Mark taken by Crane off a kick by Higginson. Looks back upfield. Taken by Pryor, who's had 17 possessions so far. Kicks infield to Mackay. Mackay looking into the forward zone. Up they go. The big men sort themselves out. Mark taken now off. Paced by number 6. Showed a clean pair of heels, and that's a goal.
That's a good goal.
That's a goal to Williamtown. Williamtown are quite capable of kicking goals from that sort of play. The Williamtown side find it much easier to come out of defence than Nelson Bay. Nelson Bay come out of defence, get the ball to the half-forward line, then break down. But
yes.
Williamtown finding it and come hurtling back into attack.
Well, they seem to be a little bit quicker. And, they're showing the Nelson Bay back line a clean pair of heels at the moment.
More toe than a Roman sandal, you might say.
Could be said. Could be said.
Alan Bonny, former Geelong star, handballs across. He finds making ground through the field Adrian Poole under an injury cloud early in the week. Adrian Poole, but the mark taken in defence by Glenn Crane. 17 possessions for Crane. He's had the same amount of possessions as Pryor as he kicks downfield. Bissett forward, Nelson Bay, strong bump there, rode the bump, infield to Dunn. Dunn with a kick, and he finds Phillips back on the ground. Dick, I thought you felt he wouldn't come back on, but he's back there. He kicks downfield with a long kick, and that must be a free kick to Luff. Either the free kick or a mark. Must be. It's a mark and 15 metres. A mark and 15 metres to Luff.
Yes, well, West Phillips played a major part in that move there, and he's put the ball deep into the forward line and given Troy Luff a good opportunity to score a goal here.
Left foot, no mistake from 5 metres and let him down. Phillips back on the ground, but a goal to Luff, a goal from a free kick. He took the mark well and truly, but he was infringed by John Tulloch. The first mistake Tulloch has made in the back line, and that's a goal resulting. Nelson Bay are fighting back in this latter part of the second quarter as they go to 5, 7:37, still trailing Williamtown, 9-6-60. Set of bounce. One again by Sharkey to Mackay. Mackay across the back line to Pryor. Pryor holding the ball. No way, says umpire Mustard. He comes in and will bounce. 5 metres from where the previous bounce was. Up they go again. One again by Sharkey. He's had 11 wins in the knockout. Overdone. Walk comes wide. Pryor kicks downfield, but Brendan Dillon for the Bay. I should say Peter Burke for the Bay. Takes a mark. Comes infield. Handball to Duffy. Darren Duffy rides the tackle of Keith Mackay. Kicks infield. Lee Jackson, too strong for Williamtown in front of Alan Bonny. Alan Bonny, former Geelong VFL star. 15 metres against Bonny. Jackson. Right foot drop punt downfield. The big men sort themselves. Darren Duffy comes through strongly for Nelson Bay. Picked up by Mackay. Mackay is offline, but he's found a player downfield. Can't mark. That's through to the point. Nelson Bay 5-7-37. Williamtown 9 goals, 7-61. Phillips to bring the ball back into play for Nelson Bay. Over the broadcast side of the ground. Brings the ball in. Bonny up. So to Nelson Bay with Spencer. The ball infield to Jackson. Jackson back downfield once again. Very strong mark. Is this the Bill Elliott medal winner?
He's taken his number 2.
And we have a report. Time on. Required. 2 reports. The goal umpire and the field umpire have reported Jeff Phillips. Jeff Phillips has been reported for striking Michael Sharkey.
Wes Phillips is down again. I don't know why they're persisting.
Phillips.
Well, I can't understand this. The guy must be in agony.
Phillips is still holding his shoulder. He shouldn't be out there. Shane Spencer is wearing him like a glove, but there's been no unfair play on Phillips. He was injured in the first tackle, a legitimate tackle, and there's a goal. Michael Sharkey his goal. Well, Williamtown now collected Michael Sharkey to the face. I think the tribunal will be meeting on Tuesday night from the centre bounce. And Williamtown come out once again. The mark taken there, and the ball across to Pryor. Pryor downfield. Higley can't mark. Burke in there defending.
He's out of bounds.
And that could be a free kick for deliberate holding the ball, says umpire Deneen.
Yes, and that is a good decision. He made no attempt, and he can't argue with that one, I'm afraid. Jody Burke, throw it back.
Umpire Deneen umpiring his first ever grand final in Newcastle after 15 years in Newcastle football. First grand final as the ball, handball rushed through by Bishop to Nelson Bay, and the Bay are letting this game slide away from them. We go into time on in the second quarter. Back into play again, and Widders rode the bump. Very, very strong tackle by Duffy. The ball kicked away by Spencer downfield. Burke and Pryor for the ball. Pryor wins out. Handballs out of bounds. Thrown into the fence by Burke afterwards. And it's right in front of the broadcast box as boundary umpire Webster throws the ball back into play. Milinkovic and Sharkey. Sharkey wins the ball. Falls over, pushed in the back by Wes Phillips, and Sharkey takes a very, very easy free kick. Sharkey fell over Phillips, but still infringed from behind. Takes the kick. Topo looks downfield for Edwards. Edwards marks in front of Alan Bonnie. Bonnie pulled back to the mark. Edwards kicks downfield. And coming in from the side, a strong mark by Lee Jackson. Jackson playing well.
Jackson's had a good game. Jackson's last game for Williamtown here today.
I believe he's out of the...
There's a goal.
Is that the case, Richard?
Yes.
Keith Mackay.
And
Third goal to
Jackson
Mackay.
played a good part in that one.
Well, Jackson came out of the ref on Wednesday, I believe, and goes back to Adelaide on Monday. But he handballed across to Mackay. Mackay had a ton of space. Well clear of his opposition defenders, Duffy, Armstrong and Bissett, and onto the right foot, and a goal.
And that's Mackay's third goal, Greg. Richard mentioned earlier he was a bit surprised to see him in the forward pocket, but he's certainly done the job for them.
Yes, well, being under the injury cloud, he's certainly come out as a strong player for the Jets today. Tulloch with the ball on a string. The ball, a toe poke from
There's a chance for Kushner.
Gupta can't pick it up. In goes Crane. Crane across, and a handball, a bumbling handball to Anderson. He picked up the loose ball, and luck's a fortune, as they say in football, and Anderson dobs it through. No risk about that. Gary Anderson, first goal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 goals now. Centre bounce once again. Mustard. Ball into the ground. Sharkey. Sharkey has won 13 of the hitouts that he's contested today as the ball kicked forward by Tanner. Bissett colliding there with Burke. The ball goes back to Sharkey. Sharkey over the top. A strong mark there in defence by Dunn. Dunn has to do more. He kicks downfield. Looks for Phillips. Phillips tried to mark. The mark taken by Tanner. Tanner kicked infield. No mark taken there. Widders with the ball on the string. The ball bounces very, very kindly for Widders, and he hits the post. Hit the post.
The post. Again, Jackson was in that play, Greg. He's got the ball, took the mark and cleared the ball from the centre there. And put Widders in with a chance. Widders couldn't
The
get
ruck combination of Sharkey to Jackson or Edwards has been a winner here today, and has made this game all Williamtown's. Clown was the umpire for. Spencer comes out with the ball. He kicks wide. Bonnie, he's got 5 metres on Pryor.
Oh, too high.
And holding the
Too
ball.
high.
Should have been the free kick. Burke comes out with the ball. Kicks downfield. Anderson, the best of the Nelson Bay players. He kicks infield. Williamtown with the numbers. Luff can't mark, and the mark. Play on was the call, I believe. I felt that mark was taken by Higginson, but play on. Umpire Mustard, closer than us, decided that ball was touched and said, let's have the ball up. Crane, Williamtown, comes out with the ball. In the back, not paid. Ball close to the boundary line, over the boundary line, 15 metres out. Nelson Bay working into attack. We're at a time on in this second quarter. Have a time on or another bottle of champagne, one of the two. Pryor tries the handball. Hearn picks up the ball. Tackled strongly by Edwards. Infield. Tulloch can do no more with the ball. The ball picked up by Poole for Nelson Bay. Strongly tackled again by Tulloch over the top. And half-time. Half-time in the first grade grand final. Williamtown, 11 goals, 9. Nelson Bay, 6-7, 43. 32 points at half-time.
Could we have the...
And away we go for the third quarter. Nelson Bay have it all to do. Spencer comes out with the ball, kicks downfield. Looking for the luff. Off hands, Burke first to recover. Has the speed, gets the bounce. Pushing the back, goal. First goal in 15 seconds of the third quarter to number 44, Peter Burke. And Nelson Bay back into this game. Trailing at half-time by 51 points. As umpire Deneen bounces once again. One by Dunn. Handball in over the top by Sharkey. To Cookta. Can't clear it. Holding the man. The free kick. Pat White. From Nelson Bay. Nelson Bay, of course, holding a 31-point lead. Kick. And a goal for Milinkovic. Nelson Bay. Nelson Bay, 2 goals in a minute and a half. Right back into this game. It is Milinkovic. Here's second goal. Troy Luff has kicked 2. Peter Burke 2. 1 to Gary Anderson. 1 to Adrian Cookta. For Williamtown. 3 to Mackay. 2 to Heatley. 2 to number 6, Mark Cooper. One to Widders, Sharkey, Lilly and Pryor. Bounce once again, inconclusive. The ball comes out. Rogers for Nelson Bay, kicks downfield. Free kick downfield will be taken by Anderson. Anderson plays on immediately. A long, raking, right foot kick. Luff can't mark. The ball on a string to Burke, and Burke has goal. And 3 goals in 3 minutes at the start of the third quarter. Unbelievable play. They're right back into this game now, Nelson Bay. Made no mistake on the right foot. And goal. And the score, Nelson Bay 9-8-62, Williamtown 11-9-75. Free kick from the centre circle infringement, taken by Dillon. Downfield goes.
Cobby's been belted.
Cobby.
Play by Burke.
Cobby skittled by Burke, behind play, and a free kick will be taken by Luff. 55 metres out, slight angle, across the breeze.
That was well behind play. The ball was nowhere near them. Anyway, Luff's got a kick. He kicks it into the forward line. Nelson's play on fire, and there's Burke. Nearly takes a mark in the square. Anderson tackled, but he didn't have the ball. Edwards, it's a bad miss. Phillips has got it to Hearn. Hearn, they're playing desperate stuff. That's White, Pat White, should paddle it out. He falls around with it. Calmly picked up by Williamtown. Goes nowhere. Nelson Bay is playing possessed. He gets a high tackle, it's advantage paid, and there's another Williamtown player down. That's a mark, I'd say, to Williamtown up there in defence. A lot of players falling down behind play.
He clears the ball away.
Six has got it.
Jackson with the ball. He has the advantage of the ball. Picks up the jumping ball. Kicks the ball downfield. In the race for the ball, it's Phillips for Nelson Bay who has the run of it. Can't clear it away. Mackay handballs across to Heatley. Heatley will be on the left foot. Heatley looks for a handball inside to Mackay, and Mackay spins on the right foot, and a goal for mine. Touched on the line. Touched on the line by Anthony Rogers for Nelson Bay.
It's good to see Dave Mustard in the centre there, casting his eye around the back play. A lot of players being hit behind. I mean, really behind.
This is the time, Richard, when the umpires must be on their guard.
Hang on.
Going into the third quarter.
The ball's on the wing. Nelson's Bay driving forward again through number 9. He's got it, handballs it to Spencer. Spencer panics, drops it. Still chases after it. Starkey's in hot pursuit. It's a wild kick to the centre and Pryor takes it. Pryor heads it out to the right forward flank. That's where Keith Mackay's leading in the race. Fumbled away and Animal puts it out of bounds. Right half
Terry
the flank.
Bissett knocked the ball out of bounds about 35 metres out.
The game's been brought to life. It's very close now. Nelson's Bay 9-8, Williamtown 11-10. That's in it.
14 points to be exact as the ball is handballed.
Rivers in front there, battling the ball on, picks it up, gets a kick, snap kick up towards the goals. Sharkey goes up too early. I think it came off hands.
Touch for mine.
The goal umpires.
Goal!
It's a goal! Well, the umpire gave it all clear. The goal umpire signalled a goal.
I believe that was a goal to Dale Witters.
Yes, Rivers big jump. They desperately needed to do it. Bit of pushing and shoving in the middle there. There could be a free kick to White. Central umpires talking to them. Mustard bounces. Sharkey and Dunn. Sharkey sort of gets it on the second bounce. Tries to get it. He's been penalised for incorrect disposal. A bit tough.
There's been no clear ball to Sharkey at the start of this third quarter. The ball has been all Dunn's.
Rainey's in the box here. Oh, it's pushed in the back by Phillips, who was late. Rainey will just play on. And he goes back for the kick. Sees a lead in the centre by Withers. Straight to him. Beautiful stuff. He'll go for a handball. No. Ducks around the man on the mark. Drives that down towards Keith Mackay. He's got the set. Should have marked that.
Adrian Cookter in the back line now. He was at centre half forward and full forward there for us.
Stripping back towards the forward line. Anderson in front.
Oh, one hand. Yes.
Should be 15-metre penalty.
Time on.
Not paid. It's a good mark by Anderson. Anderson drives right back into the centre line. Luff, the forward line. Luff's there. He gets tripped.
Free kick.
Luff. It's about the only way Luff will get a free kick, I think, today. Tulloch has been wearing him like a glove. It's not as dominant as he's been in the last couple of games.
Tulloch was right in the second semi-final until he was felled by a bolo left hook to the right ear.
Anyway, this is Luff. Rides it in.
Goal.
Looks good. Good goal by Luff.
That's his third.
Surprising that he's got 3 goals. He's been required.
3 goals to Luck, 3 to Burke, 2 to Milinkovic, 1 to Cookter, and 1 to Gary Anderson for Nelson Bay, while Williamtown, their major goal scorers, in fact all their goal scorers, Keith Mackay 3, Heatley 2, Mark Cooper 2, Dale Witters 2, 1 to Sharkey, 1 to Lilly, 1 to Pryor. That makes up their tally of
Bounce in the middle. Dunn gets it uncontested. Anderson comes through, doesn't miss the ball. 15 gets a hurry kick. It goes out to the half-back flank for number 30 for Williamtown.
It's Adrian Field, 15.
Passes it to the coach. Hand passes it over to Pryor. We're looking for Withers down on the flank. Goes over to Heatley. Heatley's way out of the forward position, and he's been felled after he kicked it.
Yeah,
It'll be a simple kick, and he'll call play on, I'd imagine. Yes, he does. Take the advantage, and it's a goal. That Williamtown player nearly ran through for the goal.
That goal was kicked by
good call there by Deneen.
number 6, Mark Cooper.
Towards 2-1 of the Williamtown blokes in the pack. It's good play. Williamtown answering every goal. Nelson's Bay's piling on. Still 3 goals, 2 to difference. Mustard bounces the ball. Sharkey gets a good tap straight to Mackay. Mackay's on the ball now and he's playing well. Withers gets pushed out at the last minute. This is number 6. We don't know who he is.
Mark Cooper.
Mark Cooper gets a kick. Forward pocket. They're tussling for it. And it's out of bounds. Out of bounds in the left forward pocket for Williamtown.
And the ball will be thrown in by boundary umpire Cromie in the left forward pocket as Williamtown go into attack in this third quarter. First 5 minutes, all Nelson Bay. Throw in, good throw in. Sharkey winning, didn't win early. The kick out by Mackay. Bissett first to recover. Phillips comes through. Strong play by Phillips. He kicks to the defensive side of the centre square. The ball must have been touched. Play on was the call by umpire Deneen. Mackay can't do anything with it. Now picks up. Tries to spin on the left foot. He gets a handball out to Heatley. Heatley now.
Oh, look like he threw it.
Threw that ball out with a one-hand handball. Hearn went in for the ball. White comes out with a handball.
Number 31's
The ball beats Higginson. Crane can do nothing about it. Mackay and Heatley behind play. Mackay and Hearn behind play have a bit of a razzmatazz. The ball goes back across the forward line from Nelson Bay. Higginson comes out with a kick, but it's a short 11.5 metre kick. And a very, very strong mark taken there by Tulloch in defence. Tulloch kicks forward. He finds Jackson. Lee Jackson. Lee Jackson spins onto the right foot, into the centre of the field. Across the field. The ball bounces. Bissett for Nelson Bay. Tackled. Clears the ball to Cookter. Tries to get the ball to Cookter. Picking it up was Edwards.
Oh,
Edwards across the top to Witters. Witters tries a long shot for goal out of bounds on the full.
Edwards got a late tackle on him.
Very, very late tackle on Witters. Do you find that Williamtown are playing catch-up football, Richard?
I do, but I noticed Mel Armstrong coming off the ground there at the moment, Greg. That's not a good sign for Nelson Bay.
And Higginson with the ball for Nelson Bay. He clears the ball away. Mark taken by Hitley.
He's off.
Armstrong was off the ground at half-time in the hands of the trainers. He came off with the trainers much slower than the other players as Jackson comes out with the ball. A long kick off a handball from Mackay through for a point.
Where do you think Mackay's playing now? He was forward pocket. He's predominantly more on the ball.
I think he's changing on the ball. I think he's a rover, actually.
He seemed to be on the ball very much in the first half.
Phillips.
No, most of it down the line.
With the punt. Ball comes in. Hitley goes up. No one can mark. Higginson comes out with the ball. Looks downfield. Over the top was Cobby. Couldn't mark. Hearn tried to go in. Going in is Spencer. Spencer can't pick the ball out of the pack. Higginson with the ball. Away to White. A handball to White. He clears the ball away with a big high punt. Downfield it goes. Tulloch can't mark. Crane is held when not in possession of the ball. Cobby clears the ball away. Luff can do nothing with it. And the umpire must ball it up. Has to ball it up.
Holy Jesus, who's that bloke that's on the ground knocked out?
And it's a ball up and almost a brawl between Jackson and Phillips. Now Phillips.
Number 24 was dealt with by Phillips in an uncertain manner.
Away they go. Ball up. Low for Nelson Bay. Can't do anything with it. Tackled with the ball by Jackson. In they go and the umpire says, that's mine, thank you. I'll ball it up. On the Williamtown defensive side of the half. Ball up. Favours done.
Good knockout by
Bay.
beautiful. Straight to Anderson.
Anderson downfield, and then no mark can be taken there, and the ball goes to Crane. Crane coming out of it hasn't done as much as he did in the first quarter. Burke picks up the ball.
Now to be tackled. Oh, well run down by Pryor.
That was Jackson from behind, but the pass went to Milinkovic, and Milinkovic is 35 metres out and asked to play on by umpire Deneen. A kick, hurried kick, through from minor score.
There's a lot of scrappy play going. Pretty spiteful game at the moment. Fullback kicks out. An awkward bounce. Whoa! Nearly went out on the fall, but and umpire right there in front of the Williamtown crowd there, being very vocal. It's a good throw in. Heatley goes up, takes the ball, tries to kick it. Dunn's chasing after him. Spencer's got it. Handballs at the no one in particular. Dunn's managed to get it. One-handed punch away. Very scrambly. Letting it go. It's torrid stuff. Aaron Hearn has a shot. It's a point. This is real grand final football. They're going very hard.
Wilson Bay have come right back into this game after half-time, as they did against Singleton last week. Half-time talk by the coach Darren Hearn has obviously sparked them to a new enthusiasm.
Yes, well, they tore Singleton apart in the third quarter last week, but they're chasing Williamtown at this stage.
Pryor downfield with a long kick.
Oh, beautiful mark!
Long mark.
Beautiful.
Must be paid. Dave Jackson marking 8 metres out from goal. Very slightly. No bruise to contend with.
That was a very good mark. Beautiful play by Pryor, breaking away from the half-back line.
Jackson has played well, very well indeed in the first half. Right into the game now in this third quarter. Toe poke at the ball. Umpire Williamson says that's Twin Calicos, thank you very much. And
come the Twin White Calicos.
Williamtown. They streak away now to lead 14 goals.
Ball's been brought back to the centre. I think Williamtown's going to win this game. They've been in front all day and they're hanging on. Stood the advances of Nelson's Bay in this third quarter. Answered them. No one gets it in the middle. It's very scrappy. Keith Mackay gets a hurried kick to the half-forward line.
Turning the strong point for Williamtown, or I should say Nelson Bay at the start of this third quarter, is the
Dale Withers.
Is the ability of Dunn.
Number 6.
Of Nelson Bay to win the knockouts. He's won.
Doesn't say much for their Raiders though. He's getting it away. Heatley's got the sit, and it's a good mark.
Strong mark to Heatley.
It's rather strange to see Cook there on the back line. Crane. Oh, there's a lot of pushing and shoving there by Edwards and Duffy.
Jeff Phillips takes a strong mark, comes out of the defence with a kick into the centre, but taken by Crane. The mark will be paid.
I thought he was going to call play on.
The umpire did call play on, but not to be argued with, as Crane handballs with a hand pass to Heatley. Heatley looks downfield. He can't find anyone in particular. The ball is cleared away. A bumbling, stumbling ball. Held when not in possession, I would have thought, to John Lilly, but the umpire says...
Well, he was in possession.
I thought he was bumped.
Whatever, it's a point. The ball will come back into play from Jeff Phillips, Adrian Cook.
Kicks out. Oh, that's a big kick.
65-metre drop punt, the centre of the ground, but Crane takes the ball. He's quickly onto Withers. Withers with a hand pass to Mackay. Mackay with a long shot on goal. Drop punt, left foot, and it's a goal.
Scores are 10-10 Nelson's Bay. Williamtown. I think
I'm missing one.
it's a bounce up. We've done winning the knockout again, but it's sharked by Williamtown. Bundled towards the half-forward line of Nelson's Bay. He ducks
Tackle when
two
not
tackles.
in possession. Not seen, not called that way by the umpire.
The umpire called advantage there because of the player ducked.
Poole with a kick in field.
To no one in particular, because no one there. Luff hits it in and Williamtown hits it out.
Free kick, I would think.
No, he's going to throw it in. Not going in very hard down there, Nelson's Bay. Stan Phillips not going in very hard. Dislocated shoulders, being out 3 times in this game. Oh, Nelson's Bay player went straight into Jackson. It's a hurried kick into the forward line. There's Luff, got the sit, He's marked it. Play on, says the umpire. They obviously must both have it. Multiplications erupted there. He's going to ball it up. I'd say that's what happened. Tulloch is...
Incredible, I believe, as Phillips spins onto the right foot.
That's missed. That's a point if it's made the distance at all.
Over the top.
Well, the only explanation I've got there is that they both must have grabbed hold of it. It was difficult to see here. We're unsighted.
I paid it to Luff from here. And again, the umpire's place to deny him.
I felt Luff had first, second and third grab of that one.
How can you see there was 15 people between us? Oh, that must have been a free kick for Nelson's Bay. That man was going to mark and the player tackled him.
I've paid to see these things. Dunn, Hearn going into
There's got to be a ball up here.
For Nelson Bay, also going in over the top.
Umpire's being a bit slack in this department.
Desperation stuff here.
We should be picking out free kicks there.
There's the handball. The handball has taken
The handball, it's a bounce.
Up, I should say. Hearn goes in hard for the ball. Dillon goes in and wins it out and gets a free kick.
It's good to see they picked the free kick out there.
Pat White with the free kick for Nelson Bay. He brings the ball into attack around this grandstand flag. Crane falls over at the crucial moment. So do the Spencer.
Oh, high tackle on that man, yes.
And Donny Spencer picks up the ball for Nelson Bay. He kicks downfield, looking for Luff and Burke. And
15
mark,
metres, surely.
and it's got to be 15 metres. Andrew Cobby, late, crude, vicious over the top.
Yes, the umpire's giving 15 metres.
And the mark will be paid right on the end of the kick-off line.
I noticed Doug Pryor laying on the ground there in the foreground. He hurt himself tackling.
Peter Burke taking a mark, a strong mark, tackled after he took the mark, and then a bolo left tackle around the right ear roll.
The scenery is improving around here.
That's because the tribunal has moved.
I was referring to the female...
Donny Spencer takes the ball out of the centre with from the handball from Gunn. The ball out to Milenkovic. Milenkovic onto the right foot. He kicks infield, looking for Luff. Luff can't mark. He's spoiled in front.
Oh,
Hell, not in possession of the ball, and a free kick to Troy
interesting
Luff.
one, that one. The Tulloch was in front, Luff was behind, but
they say in German.
obviously the umpire saw that. He was there on the spot. Well, if he could kick this, it'll be a...
Kicks from 55,
goal.
hangs, it drops, it's long, a bit of pushing going. Loopy, Anderson
Anderson,
on
a
the right
snap.
foot.
It's a goal.
It's a goal.
Beautiful goal. Beautiful goal. Craney's a feeling to be touched. Craney thinks he touched the ball, but the umpires disagree. One goal. It's brought him right back into it. It's 12-11. Chasing 15-12.
Twin Calicos raised here at the
You can explain to
deep
me
in
what
the
that
third
means one
quarter.
day.
Twin Calicos mean
Calicos. What is that?
We've seen this situation before in front. And Nelson Bay have that ability to come back.
I feel Williamtown, while they have slackened off slightly, are saving themselves for a last burst in the last quarter, and I can't see them getting them run down. Heatley with the ball, comes out of the centre, with the ball on the
I
street,
disagree.
kicks
I
downfield.
don't believe Williamtown
Tanner
is
can't
slackening
get
off
the
at
ball.
all.
Bissett over
Hop's
the
playing
top.
better.
Bissett first to recover, slips at the crucial moment, picks up the ball, slips it out with a backhand to Rogers. Rogers looks downfield. He finds Bobby Higginson. Adrian Poole, should I say. Poole kicks downfield, finds Anderson on the grandstand side of the centre line, across the crest. He goes downfield, looking downfield, half over the top.
No!
Paddy White, infield and Donny Spencer. Don Spencer kicks downfield, one-on-one in the forward line. And the ball, Higginson, first to recover. Phillips comes in, can't kick on the right foot. Handballs to Pat White. Pat White can't hold the handball. And coming out of defence there was Shane Spencer with the ball for Williamtown Jets.
That was good
To
defence
Heatley.
there.
Across the forward line it goes. And Bissett takes a mark in the back line, in the defensive line for the Marlins. And he kicks across the centre line and favours that scoreboard.
Good handball by Pryor.
Inside to Jackson, downfield, off hands from Cook there, and he rushes the ball through from point.
Very strange to see Cookie on the back line. He's a match winner on the ball. Who do you displace?
Cook's long kicks out of the defensive line.
They had Birkin back on the first half, and they moved back up to Corburn's Proved to be a winner.
Darren Duffy can't take the mark as the ball comes around this scoreboard, this grandstand flag. Higginson infield finds Luff. Luff tried the handball.
Get back into it a bit.
He looked for the handball there as Higginson went.
He's off!
He plays on. He runs around Tulloch. He's got away from Tulloch in this last quarter. He kicks downfield. That's a goal for mine. Not
Who
touch.
kicked that?
And a goal by Luff.
Beautiful goal.
Troy Luff from 55 metres has put the Nelson Bay Marlins back into this game.
Oh, dear, that was a good goal.
As we head deep into this third term. Luff,
That's made a game.
he decided he'd swing onto the left foot, swung back onto the right, turned back onto the left foot, and goal from 45 metres. A great
How many
kick.
goals has he kicked?
4 goals.
Four goals
He's
to
going well
Luff. Here's
now.
the bounce. Dunn once again wins out, but
Jackson.
sharked by Jackson. Jackson goes
Those
in
little blokes
with
are
a foot
taking it all
pass,
the time.
intercepted by Duffy. Duffy knocks the ball down to Jackson once
That's a
again.
high tackle.
He
Play on.
is first to recover. Back to
Beautiful.
Edwards.
Beautiful.
Edwards across to Gary Tanner.
Oh, he's miskicked it.
Tanner offline, out of bounds on the fall. This game is anyone's as we head deep into this third quarter.
There's a
Phillips.
few commentators changing their tune now. They have the
Greg
Williamtown
Russell.
Jets well and truly in the game 1 5 minutes
Well,
ago.
I must say I tipped the...
Greg Russell was in on the bandwagon of whoever's in front. Oh, it's out of bounds. He's out of bounds. Very good.
I tipped
Good
the
pressure.
very good umpire in there by the goal umpire and the boundary umpire to pick that out of absolutely nothing. The ball,
Brilliant. He kicked the bloody thing out of bounds.
the ball is in hoofed
That was
out of
quick draw
bounds.
Williamson, was it?
That's the goal.
Drive Funeral friend.
Yes, Gavin Williamson, 74 reports of the season. A record in the Newcastle Australian football history. In it comes Sharky.
Sharky, yeah.
Sharky sharks it, but Spencer goes
Spencer
through.
has a
Goldwyn
cover.
not in position. Picked up by Tanner. Tanner to Jackson. Off the bumbling ball. Across it goes to White. White first to recover, showing the skills that he showed halfway through the season when he was one of the best players in the Newcastle Australian Football League. Richards with a toe poke downfield. Taken by Eddie Lowe, former soccer star for... the Northern Federation. Kicks in field. Up goes Tulloch, can't mark. Through goes Crane. Crane with the ball on a string across to Lilly. Lilly into Mackay. A hand pass into Sharky. Sharky with all the time in the world. Offline. Incredible. Nelson Bay, 13-11-89, wearing down the Williamtown Jets. The Jets are rather lacking in power at the moment, 15-14, 104.
Pryor nearly marked that. Pryor steadies, lines up the goals. It's only him and Duff. Duff takes it right in the goal square.
That looks
number
like-
6 should come back
That
5
looks
minutes.
like cooked it to me,
Is it?
Richard.
Oh, sorry.
I know you've got Duffy in the best on ground sweepstake draw, but
Anyway, Nelson's Bay's got it on
Tony
the
Rogers
half-back
with a
flanks.
bounce.
And
Around
he's
the
got
that's
the ball.
hold in the ball,
Yes, good
says
decision.
umpire Deneen.
Good decision.
One bounce, too many, not enough strides, and he was tackled from behind by Shane Spencer, who played very, very well.
Jackson.
against.
Yeah, and how many possessions has Jackson had?
Jackson has had 21
bumped out there.
possessions
Bumped
today.
out.
Off the
Oh,
ball.
gee.
Come on, that's
Make it 28.
28. The statistician says 28, so we'll believe the statistician.
13, 11, and yes, you're exactly right. It's 28. Here's the kick.
Okay, the full back. This is Cookter. Big kick.
Torpedo poke.
It's into the centre square and
Jackson.
Jackson goes up uncontested. Still only 2 goals in this as it was leave at the yard. Jackson, oh, terrible kick.
Brendan Dillon can't get the ball
There's
out,
White.
but he gets the ball
White's
away
got
to Paddy White. Paddy
He's tackled,
White.
he doesn't have the ball, it's a high tackle. Good decision there. Another shove. White should look for someone downfield leading. He's off. He's running across the field.
Takes a kick. He looks downfield. Goes across.
Darren Hearn's got the set.
Hearn comes
Missed
from
it.
behind. Hasn't been the dominating player, but he has.
Ooh, he dropped
Luff tried to go into the ball, was tackled high. Edwards comes out with the ball for Williamtown, kicks downfield, a strong mark to Paddy White, just on the defensive side of the centre square. He goes to the grandstand flank, finds Bobby Higginson. Higginson with a little toe poke to Phillips. Phillips can't take the mark, and the ball bobbles over the boundary line. Right on centre wing. Nelson Bay attacking side of the centre line.
He's got the win. They're still not in front. This is their big chance. It's quarter.
Phillips with the ball. He
Good
clears the
shepherding there by
ball.
Luff.
Still has the ball on a string.
Well, he must be caught with the
tackled
ball,
by
yes.
Crane, and Crane
Had to be. Beautiful
Crane
tackle by Crane.
has done enough to be one of the better players for Williamtown in this game.
Give me 15 metres for taking all day to get it back to him.
You must get the ball back quicker than that as Crane swings the Jets back into attack,
You were
and
about
they
to say
look
that was
forward.
wrong, weren't you?
Up the ball goes. Lily can't take the ball.
No.
White trying to clear the ball out. He's all over it, but that's it, says the
That was a
umpire.
top
Dean.
decision.
Umpire
No other decision to make over there.
He was the only man going for the ball.
Well,
The Dean
true,
says,
but he had all
have
the
a
time in the world to get rid of it.
You gentlemen, the ball goes up in the air once again. It comes down to Tanner with a
Looks
right
for
foot
Heatley.
pass.
Oh,
Little
pushed
shove,
out, yes.
little shove on Heatley, and Heatley will get the free kick.
He's played on.
Heatley's
Played on.
and goal. The Lions.
It's an obvious push in the back.
Adrian Kushner, you must learn to watch your man and not argue with the umpire.
You're right.
Cooked umpire, former field umpire Greg Russell, thought that he was always been rather a talkative chap on the field.
This. Another drink.
Must throw this ball back into attack.
Emily bounced
Up
it.
she goes.
That could have been a
One by Sharky. Comes out from Nelson Bay by Lowe. Lowe bumbles the ball forward and puts a
New
kick.
word, bumble today.
Paddy White with the ball. He kicks forward.
There's Luff.
Luff has got the bounce of the ball. So too is Cobby. Out comes Burt. Three-quarter time, say the umpires and the timekeepers.
The scores at three-quarter time with Williamtown leading 16-15, 111. Nelson's Bay 13-11, 89. We're underway in the last quarter of the 1987 first grade grand final. Sharky's got the ball. He drives it quickly down to the forward line. It's quickly marked by number 6, the unknown player for Williamtown. He's not in the record. He's about 40 metres out, dead in front. Kicks this. Very difficult for Nelson's Bay. Kicking into the wing. Looks very good. He's kicked it. Williamtown start off the fourth quarter in a brilliant fashion. The goal within 30 seconds. Did any great moves. Luff is at centre half back, centre half forward I should say. Tulloch still on him. Been wearing him all day. We've got Burke at full forward for Nelson's Bay. Burke was on the back line there for a while. Cook is still full back. Jackson gets a hurry kick out of the centre. Goes towards number 6 again for Williamtown. He's got the ball. Quick left foot kick. Forward line towards Heatley. Heatley goes up past Heatley and out of bounds. In the left forward pocket for Williamtown. Williamtown kicking with the breeze now. Holding a 4-goal advantage. Which should be enough. Ball's been brought in. It's Dunn and Heatley. Sharky takes the ball out of off the ruck, gets it to another Williamtown player who snaps at goal, and he's kicked it through for a point to make the scores 17-16 Williamtown, 13-11 Nelson's Bay. Nelson's Bay have got it all to do. White's in front. Oh, it's a good mark there by Nelson's Bay from behind. Out position 15, walks a field. Gets it to Spencer. Spencer takes it. Should play on straight away. They've got to catch up, which he does. Kicks it to no one in particular. Tulloch's got the sit and takes the mark. No, it's off hands. Played on to Craney. Craney takes a run. Luff chasing. Kicks it to centre half forward. There's a lot of difficulty there looking into the sun, and that man is a bit of a fight between 6 and White. 15 gets a high tackle in the meantime. 6 and 8 are still having a bit of a push and a shove, and the field umpire goes back to fix it up. Meanwhile, Tulloch has taken a mark over Luff. Kicks it towards the boundary line where Sharky is. He just handballed it out. It's not called out yet. Edwards is caught with the ball. That's exactly what he's been paid against. Too long. He's been tackled by Dunn. Dunn looks further downfield to the wing. It's towards Anderson and Luff. Anderson takes a beautiful mark. Could have been 15 metres there by, I think it's 3 from Williamtown. Cut across and tackled him. It's for Darren Hearn. 25's got it. He takes a good mark. Handballs it to no one in particular. Hearn will tidy it up. snaps it up in the air. Jackson takes a good mark, plays on straight away. Edwards and Anderson, good battle. Withers, good handball over there to Craney, on to Tanner, should handball it. No, goes round his man, keeps running. Big kick down on the forward line, will it bounce through? No, it bounces out of bounds. Throw in, Tanner looking good then, bursting out through the centre. It's good play from Withers to it's gone in the last quarter. Williamtown holding a 4-goal advantage. Sharky takes it again out of the ruck. He's done it many times. There's Hearn again. He's all over the field. Quick kick out onto the wing. The ball's gone out of bounds between the half-forward flank and the wing of Williamtown. Still a big crowd here. Williamtown's been in front for the majority of the day. Throw in. Dunn and Sharky. And Sharky again takes it out of the ruck. Palms it over to Tanner, who short passes it towards number 6 from Williamtown. Missed him. 22 from Nelson's Bay. Tries to get rid of the reverse through the pack and is caught, retarded, and he's caught in possession. Couldn't be anything else, and he'll probably get a 15-metre penalty for that. Should have. He threw it back, bounced in front of Keith Mackay. He's about 45 yards out. There's a shot. Pushed out there, number 22 for Nelson's Bay, but missed, and it's gone through for a point. Immediately he was into his back. The ball's about to be kicked back in by Cookda, I should say. Cookda kicks it long. No one in particular gets that, number 18 for Williamtown's got it. Lilly handballs it to Rivers, gets it to Jackson. Jackson over to White. White fumbles it on. Oh, that was a very poor effort by Dave Jackson. Put it bluntly, it was pathetic.
I wouldn't say that, Sergeant Judd of the Williamtown Air Force Base. I want nothing to do with that comment.
Well, I believe it was pathetic. He had all the time in the world. He should have steadied, centred it. Never mind. It's done. Cookdown kicks it back to the wing. Sharky's there. Uncontested. Makes you wonder where Dunn was. Kicks it towards White.
Higginson with the ball on the string, away to White. White can't do anything with it.
I got him
Higginson
confused.
again is held with the ball.
Yeah, he's got a ball up.
Held to him, says umpire Mustard. And
He didn't have a chance to get rid of that.
Tanner says, okay, let's bounce it again. Up she goes. Milenkovic goes up to the ball, so too does Jackson. The ball won away to Tanner. Tanner across to Withers on the one-handed infield.
Oh!
Can't take the mark. Mackay
His own man ran into him then, it's
tries
hurting.
to pick the ball, clears it away. The ball goes across there to Cooper. Cooper infield. And that's a goal, and that, I believe, will seal the match. Mark Cooper, 4 goals.
Is that number 6, is it? We've finally found out who number 6 is.
Well, I've known since half-time.
Anyway, the scores are Nelson's Bay 13-11, still trailing Williamtown 18-17, I think. Williamtown's too good. Williamtown's away again. Sharky handballs it. Edwards, quick kick. No one in particular. There's Cooper again. He's had a million kicks today. Looks for someone further afield. Heatley leading. Beautiful
Play
stuff.
the mark, says umpire Deneen. I'll have that mark or the push in the back.
Whatever you like. There's a bit of a push and a shove. Unnecessary. The umpire's right there.
And there's been a goal kicked behind play. There's been a goal kicked behind play, but I believe the umpire said, I'll have time on, thank you.
I didn't see time on call, but...
Well, I don't really believe they should have played an advantage anyway, because the ball did spew out off 2 or 3 players, and Heatley will take the kick about 45 metres out from the grandstand length, 35-degree angle.
Pretty unfortunate, isn't it? He kicked the goal.
Well, the goal may have been kicked, but you cannot play on in front of the mark unless there's the advantage is bang, and not...
5 minutes later.
Yes, point I
It's hit the
believe.
post wobbling. Scores are Nelson's Bay 13-11, 89, trailing Williamtown 18-18. Very full kicking by Williamtown, and they've been going 9 minutes. There's White. Nelson's Bay player gets the ball. There's Anderson for Nelson's Bay going up against number 30 for Williamtown. Oh, it's a very high tackle. Very high tackle. Could be nothing else. The free kick to Jackson. Handballs it over to Cobby. He gets it down to Cooper again. Well, he made a bit of a meal of that. He should have marked that. Oh, look at that.
That's
Yes.
it's 15 metres. That is 15 metres, or I'll go back to umpiring under 7s in the VFL. Kick taken by Cooper downfield, and he finds
gee, that was
Sharky
pathetic.
uncontested.
That wasn't
25
very good.
metres out.
And Biden's talking to him, telling him to get round. Didn't really pick that very well, did he? Sort of
The goal
just
umpire
prodded
did,
it.
the goal umpire had to do too much there, so
Obviously going to be a point.
This
Well, 10 minutes gone.
5-goal advantage that the
10 minutes.
Williamtown side has held since quarter time is still in the tail.
This guy's had a lot of kicks in the last quarter.
Rogers comes out with the ball. It's played well for the Bay. Kicked in field. Mark taken there by Locke.
That should be 15 metres, surely. Well, I would have thought.
Took the mark. The ball was then knocked from his hands, but the umpire thought differently. Brilliant.
Good mark there by Craney. Just kicked it to the centre. Who's that bloke? Number 8. I haven't seen him before. He must be a someone new on the ground.
Yes.
32, nearly marked that. Oh, that guy's done well there. He's beaten 2 of them. Unfortunately, handballed it to Craney,
Colin Richards
and
played
they've
well
called
for
it out
the
of bounds.
today.
The goal umpire has signalled to the down umpire that it's out of bounds.
If anything, today's match has been won by the much stronger backline of the Williamtown side. Richards has played well.
There's some very
Cobby
good
has played
players
well.
there, aren't there? Craney.
All along, yes, Craney has led the backline well.
In fact, you look at any of those people on the back line and it's hard to find a poor player for Williamtown. In fact, all around the ground, they've all been in it. Very good team effort. Here's his Rogers again. Cooper, is it? Cooper, number 6.
Number 6, Mark Cooper.
To Jackson. Jackson, he's had a million possessions in the middle there. 22. It's not him, it's Tanner. His number 8 rides that bloke into the ground and he gets a free kick, and it was an interesting one. I thought Dave Mustard had control there.
Adrian Poole brings them all back into play for Nelson Bay. He comes back into the centre of
Craney
Crane.
again. He's played a good game.
Crane has been
There's Tanner.
very strong. Very, very strong for the Jets today.
Oh, good mark. Gee, that was good. That
That's a
wasn't 15 because his own player knocked it out of his hand.
Dave Jackson with the mark.
That was a good goal. Look at this. Swivers on his own.
Winners, a lot of space here for Winners.
A lot of Nelson's Bay people just strolling around.
Hearn in his 17th season of football, yet to win a grand final. This is his first one.
And they're going to win this one.
Yet to win one.
Oh, they got up very high down
Up
there on
they
the forward
go.
line, and
Went
there's
up.
Keith Edwards.
So does Keith Mackay, offline for point.
Okay, you're right. The game sort of lost its bit of interest here. That's, I think everyone realises that Williamtown's
Well, they've got
a very big lead.
big lead.
Well, I think they've got it won.
They lead 5 goals, 9 behind, 39
Ball
points.
it up, ball it up.
As we go very, very deep into this last term, the championship term.
And then he bounces it. Good knockdown. There's Keith Mackay getting another kick. Seems to be in everything since he got on the ball. If you've got a doubt about his fitness, he's definitely disproved that. There he is again. Gets it out to Jackson. Jackson sick of handling the ball. Oh, there's Craney again. Craney's come down from the back line. It's a bit of a quick kick to Animal. And all for Nelson's Bay streaks away with the ball. Kicks it to no one, out onto the wing. It's a big race.
This must be the last fling of the cards for...
Oh, that was a clever thing to do by
the Nelson Bay side. And the ball goes out of bounds right in front of our broadcast position, and Shane Thompson for Williamtown chase that ball out of bounds.
Nelson's Bay got to put more effort into this game.
Widders went up for that ball. Luck comes out with the ball for the Marlins. He kicks in field.
Long way from centre forward,
White
looking for a
goes
kick.
up, and Crane once again, 33 possessions for Crane in this match. He took that mark and kicked downfield. He looked for Jackson. Jackson's been a star. Crane to Jackson has been a winning move all day. The ball bowls a look across field. Too easy for the Jets. The Jets are doing it very, very easily in this last term. Ball to Cooper. Cooper back in field. Handball, then dragged down after the handball. Should have been a free kick. Cookter comes out with the ball. He goes to the grandstand side. Jackson takes it. Elects not, I should say Tanner. Elects not to play on, but delivers a perfect pass, a perfect foot pass of 45 metres right onto the chest of Paul Heatley, and he marks 20 metres out, slide angle, shut the gate. Heatley eats these in his sleep, no worries. Comes in, and right foot, drop punt, no worries.
Kick.
Another goal to Heatley, 4 to him. 4 to Mackay, 4 to Mark Cooper, 2 to Widders, 1 to Sharkey, 1 to Lilly, 1 to Pryor, 1 to Gary Tanner.
We're halfway through the last quarter, it's 15 minutes gone.
Peter Burke, Troy Luff, 4 goals apiece for the Marlins.
7 goals in front, Williamtown.
The Marlins spike today here at number 1 Sports Ground.
College swinging around here to the wing, get on to Luff.
They trail by 6 goals, 9 behinds. Ball comes to Jackson.
Another kick to Jackson.
41 possessions for Jackson as he goes wide, clears the ball out deep.
Cooper.
Goes out to Cooper. Cooper comes in field.
Got winners everywhere, haven't they?
They sure do. There's no worries about that. Cooper went up hard, went up high, went up bodily.
Cooper again.
Janelle Joyce.
Comes
Janelle
back.
Joyce.
Another goal. I believe it's a goal to Cooper. Goal umpire.
Beautiful.
Harris
goal.
says that's a goal.
It's 2 goals that guy's kicked from out.
Janelle Joyce, could you please come to the broadcast box, please? Your parents are waiting for you.
It's not only about 40 metres away, it's right on the boundary line.
Mark Cooper has put it well and truly beyond doubt for the Williamtown Jets. The Jets flying to victory here at number 1 Sports Ground over the Marlins, who've been landed well and truly. Hitting the bounce.
Goes up, no one wins it again.
Edwards has played well.
They've got some good players in that middle there. They've got Edwards, they've got Mackay, Tanner, Jackson. Which one do you pick up? Dunn goes up to the mark. Oh, Sweeney. Another. Look, he's looking for Tanner, who's leading.
Crane has played a
beautiful.
Tanner with all the skills in the world.
He hasn't got the ball, surely. Yes. Play on, good call by the umpire. Afternoon breaks up a little scupper behind play.
Phillips takes a mark 30 metres out on the slide angle.
He's done well to play out this game,
and
Phillips.
Gets 15 metres. 15 metres from John Lilly.
Guts the effort by Phillips. He's had his shoulder out at least 3 times, I remember.
He hasn't got his foot out, Richard, though, and that's a goal.
Good goal by Wes Phillips.
That's his first.
Williamtown play it down. It'll be very interesting to see whether they... To me, he comes in to bounce the ball. This 18-minute mark.
Up she goes. Dunn wins the knockout, but Sharkey sharked it well. He looks downfield. The kick will bounce. It does a leg break. It does an off break. It googlies away. In goes Lilly. He can't get the ball. Going in is Rogers for Nelson Bay. He's got the ball on one hand.
Surely, yes.
And that must be throwing the ball.
What else could it be?
Free kick taken by White.
Oh,
White
yes, it's another mark to Cooper.
Cooper.
This guy's had a million kicks. Good player, this guy.
Cooper, 40 metres
everywhere.
Out. Comes in, off the left foot. I don't think it's there. Yes, I do think it's there.
The goal or a mark. Has to be a goal, yes. Good run. They're running all over them at the moment.
6 goals to Cooper.
See a crowd down here to the right from Nelson's Bay.
Shut the gate.
Williamtown, I should say, getting
Richard,
rather excited.
Shut the gate. All over bar the shouting.
The score, Williamtown 21-20, 146. Getting right away from Nelson's Bay, 14-11, 95.
At times, this game has reached the heights that it always looked like it would. The fight back by Nelson Bay in the third quarter was exhilarating. They came back into the game. They looked as though they were chances to...
a long way away from centre-half forward.
That's a mighty kick. That looks like...
solitary player back there in the defence. Does a great job. Kicks it towards Withers. Withers is loose again with Darren Hearn chasing him down. He needs to get rid of it. He does.
To Withers.
Beautiful
He
pass.
looks upfield.
He should play on.
Finds Lilly. Lilly on the right foot. He comes back infield.
Sharky.
Up they go. Rogers came from behind.
Very difficult there into the sun.
Phillips came out with the ball. He kicks the ball with a torpedo punt right into the centre. Mackay takes a mark. For a player that was under an injury cloud earlier in this week, he has played a blinder. He is best on ground for the Williamtown Jets, in my opinion. He kicks downfield. Up they go.
A lot of good players for Williamtown.
They sort themselves out. Cooper can't pick up the ball. Jackson or Tanner. Tanner with the ball. The ball, toe poke at it by Sharky.
So I don't think Keith Mackay is their best player. I think he was out of the game earlier on in the game. He's come right into it in the second half. There's been a lot of good players. You'd have to put Tulloch as a good player for Williamtown. He's kept Troy Luff right out of the game. In fact, Troy Luff has now got on the ball. We've got Anderson at centre half forward trying something. Ball is now on the wing with Williamtown picking up the ball, pops it over to his teammate in Mackay. Mackay just takes his time, now passes to Heathley, long way out from goal. Just a little pass over to Withers. Withers runs around, lines them up.
Withers is right in the game in his last term. He had a very ordinary first term, but he's come right back into it in the
It's very easy when
third and fourth
one, but they've all been consistent contributors, Williamtown. Looking around the Nelson's Bay players, Anderson's been in it. Been a good player all day.
Well, Darren Hearn's been injured. He hasn't participated as much as he would normally do. Not his best game. He is one of the better players on the ground. Glenn Crane.
He's definitely all right.
With a
Sharky's
mark
played good.
To Sharky, who takes his time. No need to hurry now, fellas. But the kick is very, very, very ordinary by Sharky. He says, that's yours. I'm not going to ruck this.
Edwards will probably go up for this.
Edwards in the ruck. Gets the tap out. The tap out
Nelson's Bay's got it.
Poole to Spencer. Spencer downfield. Mackay from behind Crane.
Gee, that was a good mark, wasn't it? That was excellent.
Very, very strong. Very, very courageous.
Good gutsy mark there too.
Keith Mackay.
I think Crane has been outstanding for Williamtown.
Downfield to Heatley. Heatley on the forward line. Comes in field. It's slow motion stuff. But a strong mark taken by Mark Cooper.
That's another very good player. Gee.
Mark Cooper has been one of the better players on the ground for Williamtown today.
How could you? No, they're all very good. They're very good team effort.
If everything went right for the Jets, they would put this sort of performance together. The threat was that they may be slow starters, they may be nervous, they may be bottled out of the game in the first part by the Nelson Bay players, but that hasn't proven to be the case, and they've been much too strong.
They're fighting this out. They're still in there. After the
first 10 minutes of the third quarter, when Nelson Bay did in fact fight back, they came right back into it. But Williamtown
must have
led
the ball.
all day.
Done. Sharky, they must be sick of teenage over these two.
Yep.
Withers.
Oh, tackled high. The umpire said, no way, you ducked your head, son. There's a push in the back.
Just got a shove in the back.
Keith Mackay. Best on ground for mine.
I think you can only remember the last half.
Downfield,
good
mark. Taken by Adrian Cookter in front of Paul Higley.
I think he's real impressed with that, his opponent. Edwards just got knocked down in the middle by Anderson.
Higley went up there with Cookter, and Cookter took the ball. But Higley said, well, I'll give you this round, son, but I'll take the.
Anderson gets it over to Burke.
Burke, very quiet in the second half. Milinkovic, bit of a tap over the top.
Spencer
Coffey goes in. Spencer picks up the ball. Had more time to do something more with it. Couldn't do it. Terrific point. I really feel the Bay, the way they've played this game today, they felt they've made the grand final and they've put up an effort, but if the play got too tough, they weren't going to be involved. Williamtown have played well.
I think they've been outstanding.
The game was there to be won by the Bay, but they weren't able to do it.
A lot of good players in that Williamtown team. Oh, there's a attempted trip there by 6.
Around Phillips' attempted trip. Crane to Jackson. How many times have we seen that today? Jackson to Mackay.
This will go to Heatley. Oh, that's a tackle. That's got to be a free kick for sure. 15 metres.
15 metres and 15 metres.
Justifiably so.
We have seen that many times.
A lot of pushing and shoving going on off the ball.
Crane has looked for Mackay or Edwards. They have looked for Heatley. Either Heatley.
Bit of a push and a shove going on. The boundary umpire's in there.
Or Jackson. Jackson across to Heatley. That's been the match-winning tactic. They've done it all day. Nelson Bay haven't been able to counter it. That's the tale of the 1987 Grand Final.
Bean's lingering around there. He's having a bit of a chat to a few players.
Goal to Heatley.
Have a goal. How many goals has Heatley kicked?
5.
5 goals. Good effort there. They're good marks he's taking there with his opponent right on him. No love lost between those players down there.
8 goals.
Williamtown crowd's very vocal. He comes in to bounce the ball.
Williamtown, after 13 years in the football wilderness, are right back at the top. Jackson, Cross, Hearn gets in.
Dunn, he's played very well.
Dunn has played well today.
Burke been quiet. Spencer's been trying all day.
Handball across to Spencer. Spencer downfield.
Where's Phillips?
Can't be taken by Phillips.
Doing well to be there.
Coming out of defence is Richards. Richards favours the grandstand side. Out to Cobby. Cobby with a left foot kick downfield. The ball bounces. Infield by
Edwards.
Spencer.
Oh, Edwards. Good tap
Spencer
on.
across to Edwards. Edwards
Tanner.
down to Tanner. Tanner turns onto the right foot. Has time to turn onto that right foot.
Oh, beautiful.
Shepherded through.
Beautiful.
Heatley said, that's a goal. I'm not touching that.
Classy goal that
Right
was.
in front of Cookta and a goal.
That was from about 40, 50 metres out. Beautiful stuff.
Gary Tanner is a class player. Cannot be allowed any time whatsoever to set himself. Set himself then. Said, I'll take this. Players
Williamtown,
running
24-22.
but I'll have it.
Nelson's Bay, 14-12. In excess of 10 goals. Williamtown have conclusively crushed Nelson's Bay in this last quarter. Tried hard Nelson's Bay, but there's been too many good players for Williamtown. There's Mackay again. There's Cooper. Leading in the race for the ball. Oh, he's beaten very good by the Nelson's Bay player. Handball was a good play. This looks good.
Ball went from Higginson to Dillon.
But I should have centred that to Luff. He was on his own. Oh, he's at Craney again.
That's Crane.
Kicks it out. No one in particular. It'll be probably out of bounds. It's going out of bounds. The boundary umpire's there.
Right out of bounds in front of Bob Higginson for Nelson Bay. Right on the defensive side of the centre line. There you go, the men sort themselves. Spencer with the ball. 10-metre mark with that to Luff. With the ball, 55 metres
Big
out.
kick, oh, beautiful kick.
Favours the torpedo front. Ball bumbled down to Crane, once again to Nelson Bay. He's been a star for Williamtown, I should say. He's been a star for the Jets. He comes out. The ball out to Lilly. Lilly knocks the ball back in. The boundary umpire says.
So I'd say the field umpire missed the boundary umpire signal because he was looking into the sun.
Lilly back to Richards. Richards downfield. Low takes him up. He's about 75 metres out, comes infield, too far out to Kit, gets infield, up they go, Dylan couldn't mark, Mackay got the ball, with a handball, Burke goes into the ball, Burke with the ball for Nelson Bay, over the top to Hearn, Hearn from 30 metres, kick downfield, Phillips in front, can't mark, what a touch to it, in goes Spencer, Spencer knocks the ball away, gives the ball to Bobby, and Bobby attempting the length to bring the ball back into play. Slight, well, very acute ankle, should I say.
He's lucky to get it into play. It's a point.
It's a point. Point only.
The scores read Williamtown 24-22. 13 to Nelson's Bay 14-13. Tulloch kicks out. That was lucky to be inside play there. He took it out and probably just marked it just inside the point, the boundary line. They centre it to Craney. Oh, that's a big mark by Craney. He had people everywhere and he marked that. Very good. Looks to the centre. To White. White gathers the ball. Little chip shot over to Cooper again. That's Sharkey. Sharkey handballs it over to Tanner. This will be another goal. Slams it into another goal. 25 goals, 22 Williamtown to Nelson's Bay 14-13, and we've been playing 30 minutes. The bell must be placed. Williamtown spectators have broken into song. We're obviously going to have a good celebration tonight.
Is the Kitty Hawk Club back tonight, Richard?
I think so. I believe they've got the odd keg there. It's a bounce by Deneen.
Poor bounce. Hearn going after the ball.
Hearn's been held when he hasn't got the ball.
Doesn't have the ball, and it's a consolation.
15 metre penalty there for sure.
15 metres, but umpire Deneen says no.
Where would you kick it? You'd have to kick it just straight down the middle.
On the defensive side of the
Spencer.
Finds Spencer very, very easily. He's in front of Cobby, kicks into the man on the mark, that was Edwards. The ball goes infield, it's bumbled across there, and the field umpire says, that'll do, and ball it up. There's Peter Burke, and Lee Jackson. Drives on the ball, it's all over, Barbara shouting.
1987 grand final winners are the Williamtown Jets, the minor premiers. They won the best and fairest through Sharkey. Now they've won the 87 Black Diamond Cup. The scores are 25-22, Humpty 72, Nelson's Bay 14-13, 97. I think the best player on the ground was Craney.
Well, Glenn Crane, Keith Mackay for mine, for Williamtown, and for Nelson Bay. I felt that
Dunn in the ruck was very good.
Owen Dunn was very strong in the ruck. Mel Armstrong before he was hurt. At half-time, Trueluck played fairly, but not very many winners. Eddie Lowe played well for Nelson Bay. Not many winners for the Nelson Bay Marlins. And honours go to the Jets. They won the Lightning knockout at the start of the season. Best and fairest player, Michael Sharkey, and now they've won the Premiership flag for 1987. The final score, 25-22 Williamtown, 172 Nelson Bay, 14-13.